Hi, Assalamualaikum. My name is Muhammad Adam bin Kamarul Baharin and I'm undergoing my work-based learning at Compass Nirul Murhad. My scope of work, I'm more focusing on earthwork and substructure work. This is my opportunity for me to have an exposure more about construction project management. According to this portfolio, I have been explaining about risk and construction project process. The reference have been taken from my current construction project and advised by my coach industry. The title for this project is Proposed Business Development containing 30 floor of apartment, 8 floor of podium, 1 floor of business space, 1 floor of car park, entitled Lot 72054, Jalan Pasaran Teknologi Subang, Taman Tropicana Metro Park, Subang Jaya. Proposed Business Development. So this is the view of the project that I have been proposed for my project process. This is the south view, 3D visual, roof view, north view, and this is the typical layout plan. Next, this is the site location. This is the key plan and location plan. Next, we're moving to a pricing and contracting for this project. This project using firm price contract. The contract sum shall be firm price and shall not be subject to any fluctuation in cost of labor, material, plants, insurance, freight charge, statutory contributions, exchange rates, duties, levies, and tax. The contract sum shall be deemed to have included for all costs, expenses, and charge for compliance and in connection with the implementation of the new sales and service tax (SST). Known cost adjustment to the contract sum shall be considered what's over for any variation in the cost of work arising from SST. Next is the form of contract. The form of contract shall be the PAM contract 2006 with quantities issued under the section and approval of Pertubuhan Arkitek Malaysia with amendment and application to the clause. The rate shall be deemed to include all ancillary and all other work and expenditure which may or may not have been specifically mentioned or described in the contract document, but which are either indispensably necessary to be carried out to bring the works to completion, or which may contingently become necessary to overcome difficulties before completion, and the quality and quantity of the work included in the contract sum shall be deemed to be those which are shown upon the contract drawing and set out in the contract bills. The work is not subject to remeasurement or recalculation except for provisional quantities and variations. Next is the liquidated damage. In the event the contractor fails to complete the works by stipulated date of completion, and upon the issuance of certificate of non-completion (CNC) by the architect LD with amount 75,000 per day, thereafter shall be imposed and become payable by the contractor to the employer. Next is the defect durability period, which is DLP, that include in the contract shall be 18 calendar months from the date of the certificate of practical completion CPC of all work and until the issues of the certificate of making good defect by the architect, whichever shall be the later event. And next we move on to work process of construction. Here we have 6 works process of construction. The first one is the mobilization, the second one is site preparation, the third one is foundation construction, next is the structural construction, enclosure, mechanical, electrical and plumbing system. For mobilization, the construction site is prepared, including the installation of temporary facilities such as office, storage areas. And the site preparation, the starting with the clearing, vegetation and other obstacles are cleared by the construction sites. Next is the excavation. If necessary, the ground is excavated to the required depth for the foundation or utilities. And the next one is a foundation construction. They have a few of the foundation construction that have been constructed. The first one is the footing. Foundation are laid, included the construction of footing and the placement of foundation material. And then next one is a substructure. The construction of below ground components such as basement or pier is carried out. And the next one is a structural construction. They are separately into three items. The first one is superstructure, walls and roofing. Next is an enclosure, more focusing on architecture work, window and doors, exterior finishes. And the last one is a M&E or MEP, mechanical, electrical and plumbing, that consists installation of MEP system, including HVAC, plumbing and electrical systems. And the next one is a testing. Systems are tested to ensure their function as designed. The last one is interior finishes, which consists drywall. Interior wall are finished with a drywall or other wall covering, and the flooring material are installed. So that's all from me. Thank you.